This is without a doubt the most badass woman I've ever heard about in any true crime story ever. Let me set the scene, okay? This was during the height of the Phantom Killer craze, and the town was just in absolute distress. Everyone was staying in, there was a neighborhood watch, a neighborhood curfew, and this is where our story picks up, okay? So it revolves around this couple named Katie and Virgil, and they were just like winding down for bed when all of a sudden Katie hears a noise from the backyard and she's like, Virgil, can you go and check that? Like what the heck's going on? So he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, goes to do it. And then all of a sudden, Katie hears this noise and she's like, what the heck's going on? So she rushes downstairs and she finds Virgil standing by the window with his back to her. So she's like, Virgil, what's wrong? And apparently it like really was one of those scenes from the movies where they're like, oh, are you okay? And then the person just falls and turns out to be dead. That's literally what happened to Virgil. So obviously Katie starts screaming, runs to the telephone, calls the police. But because the phone is near a window, it's dark, it's nighttime, she doesn't know that the Phantom Killer is actually like right beside her. So he shoots her twice in the face, in the forehead, in the cheek, and Katie drops. But nay, this is not the end of Katie. This girl, like the absolute juggernaut she is, gets back up and the killer's like, oh my freaking god, I gotta finish this girl off. How is she still alive? So he starts banging down, trying to get in through the front door, rips the screen. Like literally this is a full horror movie going on. And Katie runs to the back of the house, grabs a shotgun, tries to shoot at him because, you know, she's been shot in the face, there's blood everywhere, and she's literally blind. She's like, I can't do this. But like it was enough to essentially scare the killer away that he runs away from the door and tries to get in through another window. And unfortunately he finds a window that's open. Just what are the odds? This poor girl. So Katie's like, I gotta skyrocket out of here. She sprints out the door, still blind, runs in the pitch dark, and somehow makes it to her neighbor's place. The last thing she said was, Virgil's dead, before she collapsed. So obviously neighbors call the police, they take her to the hospital, and being the badass girl Katie is, because she got shot in the cheek, like one of her teeth popped out and she had like, what are those things, like when you have a cavity, they put it on top, whatever. That was gold. So she like pops it out, gives it to her neighbor, and she's like, here's your reward for driving me, buddy. And she fucking survived. I can't. Icon. Forget about Sabrina Carpenter. Taylor Swift. I would love to meet this woman. Anyways, so you're probably wondering, well, what happened to the killer? Did they ever catch him? Unfortunately not. The whole investigation was literally just like such a shit show. The lead investigator was way more focused on becoming famous than he was on the case. So he would basically just talk to the press all the time and leak details about the case. And essentially like 3 months into the investigation, he gave up and went to Hollywood to